Hello, good evening. I'm Luigi, and today I will talk about one fragrance that I was really wishing to buy for a long time because I'm a big fan of this designer house that is Rochas, and also because I have many other fragrances from the past. Of Russia, and I find Russia a very different company as some others um, designer that we found around on the market these days. But also in the 90s, in the 80s was like this. It is really not Dior. It is really not Chanel. It is really not to say other big companies like to say Versace or yeah, also a little designer like Nautica to say. It's not like this that uh, they have a particular mind setting to create something that will be um, pleasing to this audience. They want to um, intense um, in their point of view. Russia has always done a kind of fragrance for every generation, for the entire 900th century, I must say, because they are really old, but they are in some part of the world they are not so famous. Okay, maybe in France is they are like the most usual brand there is, but in other countries they are not so overviewed. And today I want to talk about one of the remade classic of their their heritage collection, Moustache. Moustache that is one of the first, if not the first, fragrance from man for men by Rochas. It was done around the 40s, and I have it also not in this beautiful bottle that was the classic bottle, a bit different, but more similar to the classic one. Um, I wanted to try this one because I have already the eau de toilette, the not the oldest one formulation, but the reformulated one in the square bottle. I will do a review also for this one maybe in the future. And I'm a fan of it. It is a very hard to wear fragrance for me because I can see that you will when you will use it, you will be in a very difficult position when someone around you, when you are in a mm, particular condition of in the society. Okay, I like it very much, but it's really dated. It is really a product of its time. Today is not really good translated. I don't know the eau de toilette that is that says original 1949. Maybe this one is also similar to the one I have already, but I haven't tried. I was very curious about this one, the eau de parfum. And I've seen that Russia wanted to reinvent and retake their heritage and transform in a new catching bottle presentation and kind of similar but different um, uh, scent. Okay. This because they've done the same thing also for Bisans. That it was very big hit, a very nice, fantastic fragrance from the past, and that one was redone in the almost same bottle, not the same very beautiful one, but they wasn't fooling around. They've done a good job for both. And when Byzance is not really that similar to the old one, sadly because it's much more simplified and more for the tastes of nowadays market and generations. This one retains most of the classic um, moustache, but with a more rounded, less screechy, more up to date kind of composition. Okay. Very simple composition, I must say, different from the old one that was based on the citruses, was based on some greenery, green herbs, and some little spices, and very much oak moss and musks, very animalic musks. But what they retain both is this waxy kind of raisins inside it. Almost like a field balsam. Sometimes when you touch, when you power some of these raisins on your hand from the fur, you can smell this kind of similar. Or the pine also, from the little pine cones also, the similar scent from it. Indeed, the composition is very simple from this one. It's only seven or eight fragrantic notes that were mandarin and pink pepper, rose, and cedar, benzoin, vanille, and I think there is also patchouli because I feel it very much. And this composition, I must say, there are many others nowadays fragrances that are very similar to this one. I must say, I feel this is a bit similar to Noir from for men from Tom Ford. It is similar to also Iceberg Man, one of the recent composition for men by Iceberg, and also a bit Tom Ford for men. There are all these similarities because this fragrance has many components from the others, but while the others are more expressive, are more um, full of and well-rounded from other notes, from other are more detailed from other kind of fragrant notes in them. this one it is bare bones, the base of these other scents, I must say. Um, but it is not bad. It is true, and I must be. I'm very surprised. It is a true eau de parfum. This means that you can feel it for a very long time. It is very. It makes a big bubble of scent around you. It is very long lasting. I I was really surprised and happy to. Um, I was rejoiced to discover that nowadays we have already we are still some very good produced um, fragrances like this one. It is more a gentlemanly fragrance because it is a bit heavier than normal, so it is not for good for many occasions like some particular joyful, particular not joyful, but playful occasion to meet with others. You know, I think this one is a really luxurious scent for many luxurious kind of circumstances, and I will always suggest this one because for when you find it for the right amount of price, because of money, excuse me, because I think that you cannot have a better. There are good quality scents for 25 euros, but this one is one of the best, I must say, one of the best, one that will last you very long, one that will make you figure it out that you are already a person that stands out from many other kind of scents, and I must appreciate, I must praise this fragrance very much. It is not something, I must say again, it is not something too complex, and it is not good for summertime, for high heat. This is very much impossible to recommend, but when you are in winter and when you want something lush with the moustache or the parfum, you will have your winner. So after that, I must say thank you guys and see you next time. Bye.